What if I told you the answer to your prostate troubles isn't sitting in a doctor's office or hidden inside a plastic pill bottle, but right there in your fruit basket? Think about it. How many years have you been chasing relief, new supplements, expensive prescriptions, late-night internet searches, all for the same problem that keeps you up at night? That constant pressure, that urgent need to go, that frustration of never quite feeling empty. But what if the thing that could make a difference is something you can hold in your hand right now? There's one fruit, a simple, everyday fruit, that science has quietly linked to prostate health. And the crazy thing is, almost no one is talking about it. For millions of men over 60, an enlarged prostate isn't just a medical term. It's a daily reality. It's waking up 3, 4, even 5 times a night. It's avoiding road trips because you don't trust your bladder. It's nodding politely while your friends talk, but secretly mapping out where the nearest bathroom is. It's exhausting. It's frustrating. And it chips away at your peace of mind. But here's the truth. Nature may already have given you a helping hand, and you might be walking past it in the grocery store every single week. In this video, you're going to discover exactly what that fruit is. You'll learn why it's been quietly studied for its ability to support a healthy prostate, the science behind how it works, the right way to use it, and the common myths that might be keeping you from trying it. And by the time we're done, you'll be looking at your kitchen and your health in a whole new way. Before we dive in, I want you to do 2 quick things for me. First, drop a comment saying I'm here if you want more natural, practical tips for men over 60. I read every single one. And second, hit that subscribe button for life stamina, because your health story doesn't have to end with prescriptions. You deserve comfort, confidence, and nights of deep, uninterrupted sleep. And it might just start with this. All right, let's cut to the chase. The fruit we're talking about is the humble tomato, not the watery, tasteless ones you find in fast food salads. I mean rich, ripe, deep red tomatoes, bursting with flavor and nutrients. Imagine this. You're sitting at your kitchen table on a sunny afternoon, slicing up a fresh tomato for a sandwich. It feels like nothing special. But inside that tomato is a compound called lycopene. And this, my friend, is where things get interesting. Lycopene is a natural antioxidant. It's what gives tomatoes their red color. But for men over 60, it's more than just color. Studies suggest it helps reduce oxidative stress and inflammation inside the prostate. Think of it like a shield, protecting those delicate tissues from slow, silent damage that builds up over years. Here's where most people get it wrong. They assume eating tomatoes once in a while is enough, or worse, they believe tomato ketchup counts as healthy. It doesn't. Highly processed sauces and condiments are loaded with sugar and salt, which can do more harm than good. If you want the benefits, you need tomatoes in their purest forms, fresh, sun-ripened, or cooked into simple homemade meals. Cooking actually makes lycopene more available to your body. So a warm bowl of tomato soup or a homemade pasta sauce might be doing more for your prostate than you ever imagined. And here's the kicker. We're just getting started. Because while lycopene is a powerhouse, the way it fights inflammation inside your body is where things really start to matter. Picture this. A small, slow-burning fire you don't even see deep inside your body. That's what chronic inflammation is like. You don't feel it right away, but it quietly changes how your organs work. In your prostate, inflammation can cause swelling, pressure, and that frustrating feeling of never fully emptying your bladder. Now here's the part no one tells you. This inflammation often builds up over decades, fueled by stress, poor diet, and low-quality processed foods. Tomatoes, especially cooked ones, are rich in anti-inflammatory compounds that can help calm that fire. Lycopene works alongside vitamin C and other phytonutrients to slow down the swelling and protect healthy tissue. The misconception? That inflammation is just swelling you can see or feel. The truth is, it's often invisible until it's already affecting your quality of life. Practical advice? Make it a habit to add a small serving of tomato to at least one meal every day. This could be a fresh salad, a quick tomato omelet in the morning, or a slow-simmered sauce over brown rice. Over time, these small daily choices add up, just like that fire burning quietly, except this time you're putting it out. And calming inflammation is just the first step, because what's happening with your hormones is just as important. Let's talk about something most men don't want to think about: hormones. As you age, testosterone levels slowly drop, but the bigger issue for prostate health is the way testosterone can convert into DHT, a more potent form that encourages prostate growth. Too much DHT is like giving your prostate the signal to keep expanding. And here's where our red friend, the tomato, comes back into play. Lycopene may help reduce the activity of the enzyme that turns testosterone into DHT. In plain language, it helps your hormones stay balanced, so your prostate doesn't keep getting the wrong message to grow. The myth? That diet can't possibly affect hormones. The truth? What you eat every single day directly influences how your body processes and balances these chemicals. Here's the takeaway: you're not powerless. You can support healthy hormone balance naturally by combining tomato-rich meals with other foods like pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, and leafy greens. This isn't a replacement for medical care. It's about stacking the odds in your favor. And speaking of stacking the odds, let's talk about something no one connects to prostate health, but absolutely should: your digestion. Imagine your digestive system as a busy highway. If traffic is flowing, everything moves along smoothly. But if there's a traffic jam, toxins and waste hang around longer than they should. That delay can mess with your hormone levels, especially estrogen, which can also play a role in prostate growth. Tomatoes, especially when eaten with their skins, provide natural dietary fiber. That fiber keeps your digestion moving, helping your body get rid of excess hormones and waste. The misconception? That fiber is only for constipation. The truth? It's also about hormone regulation, toxin removal, and reducing overall pressure on your abdominal and pelvic areas, all of which can make life easier for your prostate. Your practical step? Eat your tomatoes with the skin whenever possible, and pair them with other fiber-rich foods: beans, lentils, whole grains. Even better, make a hearty vegetable soup that combines them all. But there's one more piece of the puzzle, and it's about timing, because when you eat this fruit can make a difference. Here's a story for you. I once knew a man in his late 60s who swore he'd tried everything for his prostate discomfort. Then his doctor suggested he keep eating tomatoes, but to have them in the morning, alongside a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. Within weeks, he noticed he was waking up fewer times at night. Was it magic? No, it's science. Lycopene is fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs it better when it's eaten with healthy fats. And having it earlier in the day means your metabolism is primed to put those nutrients to work. The myth? That timing doesn't matter. The reality? Small lifestyle tweaks like having a tomato-based breakfast or morning smoothie can maximize the benefit. So tomorrow morning, instead of skipping breakfast or reaching for processed cereal, imagine starting your day with scrambled eggs and sautéed tomatoes in olive oil, or a slice of whole grain toast topped with fresh tomato and avocado. Simple changes, real results. And now that you understand the fruit, the science, and the habits, it's time to talk about what this all means for you, your comfort, and your peace of mind. Picture this. You're 68 years old. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Again, you roll out of bed, half awake, making that slow shuffle down the hallway. You try not to wake your wife, but she stirs anyway because she knows exactly where you're going. It's the same routine, 3, sometimes 4 times a night. You tell yourself it's just part of getting older. But deep down, you wish there was a way to change it. Not another pill, not another side effect, just something that works. Then one day, you read about a fruit. Ordinary, affordable, easy to find. You figure, why not? You start adding it to your breakfast. A few slices here, a handful there. It's almost too simple to believe. But after a few weeks, you notice something. The bathroom trips aren't as frequent. You wake up feeling just a little more rested. It sounds small, but when you've been living with constant interruptions to your sleep, small changes feel like a miracle. So what's going on here? This isn't magic, it's science. This fruit is packed with antioxidants and powerful phytochemicals, plant compounds that work quietly inside your body to protect your cells. The one we're talking about today has been shown to help reduce inflammation, specifically in the prostate. Inflammation is what causes swelling and discomfort, that feeling of pressure that never quite goes away. Now, here's the part that trips people up. You might think, fruit? Isn't that just sugar? And sure, this fruit has natural sugars, but those aren't the enemy. Processed sugar from soda, candy, or packaged snacks, that spikes your blood sugar and feeds inflammation. Natural sugar in fruit comes wrapped in fiber, vitamins, and healing compounds your body actually needs. The key? Keep it real and keep it fresh. This fruit works best when you eat it in its natural form. No heavy syrups, no over-processed versions from a can. Slice it up fresh, toss it into a salad, or enjoy it as part of your breakfast. Your body will thank you. And here's the thing. The benefits go deeper than you think. And that's where point number 2 comes in. Now I want you to imagine this. You're sitting in a small, quiet doctor's office. The blinds are half closed. The paper on the exam table crinkles beneath you. Your doctor leans forward, folds his hands, and says in a calm voice, "You know, the real trouble with your prostate isn't just the size, it's the inflammation." You frown. You've heard that word before, but it never sounded serious. You think inflammation just means something looks red or swollen. But then he explains, inflammation is like a slow-burning fire inside your body. You don't always see it, you don't always feel it, but it's quietly causing damage every single day. Inside the prostate, that fire does 2 things. It irritates the tissue, making you feel discomfort, and it triggers swelling that presses against your bladder. That's why you can never quite empty it, no matter how many times you go. It's why you're always thinking about the nearest restroom. Here's where that fruit we talked about steps up. It's not just tasty, it's loaded with compounds that act like tiny firefighters in your bloodstream. They help bring down those inflammatory markers your doctor talks about, the ones linked to BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. In plain language, it means the pressure and urgency start to ease, and you feel more in control again. But here's the myth. Too many men think inflammation is harmless if you can't see it. That's like saying a leaky roof isn't a problem because you can't see the water yet. Silent inflammation can slowly weaken tissues, mess with your hormones, and make every symptom worse over time. So what can you do? Simple. Give your body the tools to put out that fire. Keep eating the fruit, but don't stop there. Pair it with other anti-inflammatory foods. Dark leafy greens, berries, nuts, olive oil. Think of it as building a team of helpers, all working together to keep that internal fire under control. And if you think this is just about inflammation, wait until you hear how this fruit may help keep your hormones in balance. Let's pull back the curtain on something most men never think about until it's too late. Hormones. Picture this. When you were younger, your testosterone was like a steady, confident leader, keeping things running smoothly in your body. But as the years pass, that leader starts to slow down. And in its place, another player, called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, begins to take more control. The problem? DHT is like a stubborn foreman who keeps giving your prostate the order to grow, even when it doesn't need to. Now, here's where our fruit quietly steps in. Inside it are specific plant compounds that may help your body keep DHT levels in check. They don't wipe it out completely. Your body still needs some, but they help stop it from tipping into the danger zone, where prostate growth speeds up. It's like giving that overzealous foreman a calmer supervisor to keep him in line. Most men assume diet has nothing to do with hormones. They believe the only way to change hormone balance is with medication or injections. But research is showing us a different story. Studies have suggested that certain nutrients, like the antioxidants in this fruit, can influence how enzymes in your body handle testosterone and DHT. In other words, what you put on your plate really can change what's happening at a hormonal level. So here's your takeaway. Don't just eat this fruit once and expect miracles. Make it part of a weekly rotation with other prostate-friendly foods like pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, and cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli and cauliflower. These foods all work together to support balanced hormones and a calmer, healthier prostate. Now here's something most men overlook, and it could be the reason their symptoms keep coming back. Now, let's talk about something you probably don't connect to prostate health: your digestion. Imagine your digestive system as a long, busy highway. Every meal you eat sends traffic down that road. If the road is clear, everything moves along smoothly. But if there's a backup, too much processed food, not enough roughage, things slow down. Waste stays in the system longer than it should, and here's where it matters for your prostate. When waste lingers, certain hormones, especially estrogen, can be reabsorbed into your bloodstream instead of leaving your body. Too much estrogen floating around can throw your hormonal balance off, and that imbalance can nudge your prostate to grow even more. You don't feel it happening, but over time, it adds up. This is where the fruit we've been talking about does double duty. Eat it with the skin, and you're getting natural dietary fiber that keeps your digestion moving. That fiber isn't just sweeping your gut clean, it's helping regulate hormones and reduce toxins that could put extra pressure on your prostate. The myth? That fiber is only for preventing constipation. The truth is, a healthy gut is linked to a healthy prostate. Your gut bacteria, your nutrient absorption, your hormone clearance, they're all connected in ways most men never think about. So, here's the simple step. Whenever possible, eat this fruit raw with the skin intact. Make it part of a salad, slice it on whole grain toast, or mix it into a hearty vegetable soup. Every bit of that skin is working quietly for your health. And here's the part you've probably never heard before. Let me tell you about Richard. He's 72, retired, and for years he'd been adding this fruit to his diet. He'd slice it up for lunch, toss it into dinner, and while he noticed some improvement in his prostate symptoms, it wasn't a dramatic change. Then one day, during a routine checkup, his nutritionist made a simple suggestion. Try eating it in the morning instead. At first, Richard laughed. How could the time of day possibly make a difference? But he decided to give it a try. Within weeks, he noticed he was waking up fewer times at night. The urgency during the day was calmer. He felt lighter, more comfortable, more himself. The science behind this is fascinating. Certain nutrients in this fruit, especially lycopene, are fat-soluble. That means they absorb better when eaten with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or even a handful of nuts. And in the morning, when your metabolism is fresh and your digestive system is ready to work, your body can take in and use those nutrients more efficiently. The myth? That timing doesn't matter. Most of us think it's all about what we eat, not when we eat it. But in reality, small tweaks in timing can amplify results you thought had already plateaued. So here's your takeaway. If you're serious about getting the most out of this fruit, try having it as part of your breakfast. Slice it onto whole grain toast with avocado, scramble it with eggs and a drizzle of olive oil, or make a morning smoothie with the fruit, spinach, and a spoonful of nut butter. Give your body what it needs at the time it's most ready to receive it. All of this leads us to the bigger picture and the real reason this matters for you or someone you love. I know this topic isn't easy to talk about. For many men, even saying the word prostate feels uncomfortable. It's personal, it's private, and for some, it's downright embarrassing. So you push it to the back of your mind. You make excuses. You tell yourself it's just part of aging, something you've got to live with. But here's the truth. Ignoring it doesn't make it go away. And pretending it's not affecting your life doesn't stop it from stealing your comfort, your energy, and your peace of mind. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you because there's another way. Understanding how small, natural changes can improve your comfort and your health is empowering. It's not about chasing miracle cures. It's about taking back control in ways that feel simple, doable, and real. So if you've noticed these symptoms in yourself, or you've watched a brother, a father, a friend struggle with them, this is your moment to act. Not next month, not next year, today. Because every day you give your body what it needs, you set yourself on a better path. Your prostate health doesn't have to decline without a fight. You are not powerless here. And the most powerful weapon you have is knowledge. Knowledge that leads to action. Knowledge that helps you sleep through the night without interruption. Knowledge that lets you plan a day out without scanning for the nearest bathroom. This is about more than just one fruit. It's about your right to feel comfortable in your own body again. Your right to enjoy the years ahead with freedom and dignity. And that, my friend, is worth every small step you take from here. All right, let's take a moment to bring it all together. We've covered a lot in this video, so let's recap in simple terms. This one powerful fruit gives you antioxidant strength to protect your prostate, anti-inflammatory benefits to calm irritation, natural support for balanced hormones, fiber to keep your digestion and detox system working in your favor, and, maybe the most overlooked piece, timing tricks that help your body absorb those nutrients when they'll do the most good. Now here's where you come in. I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried adding certain fruits into your diet for prostate health? Maybe you've noticed a difference. Maybe you haven't. Either way, your story matters. Drop it in the comments below, because you never know. Your experience could be the exact thing another man watching this video needs to hear today. And if what I've shared today gave you something valuable, a new idea, a different perspective, or even just a little more hope, then do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. Because here on Life Stamina, we're not just talking about health. We're building a community where you don't have to face these challenges alone. You'll get practical, natural solutions that help you live stronger, longer, and with more confidence. So thank you for spending this time with me today. Stay strong, stay informed, and most importantly, take care of yourself. Because you deserve comfort, you deserve dignity, and you deserve the best years of your life to still be ahead of you. I'll see you in the next video. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a little extra. The kind of bonus information that can take what you've learned today and make it even more powerful in your everyday life. Let's start with a few myths that need to be put to rest once and for all. Myth number 1. If I just drink more water, my prostate will be fine. Now, staying hydrated is important, but water alone can't fight inflammation or balance hormones. It's like trying to fix a leaky roof with a fresh coat of paint. You're addressing the surface, not the cause. Myth number 2. Only medication can make a difference. Yes, medication has its place, and you should always work with your doctor. But food isn't just fuel. It's information for your body. Every bite you take sends a message, and the right foods can send the message your prostate has been waiting for. Calm down, heal, restore balance. Myth number 3. It's too late to start. This one breaks my heart because I've seen men in their 70s, even 80s, make small changes and feel noticeable improvements. You're never too old to give your body something good. Now, since you already know the power of this one fruit, let's add to your toolkit. Other prostate-friendly foods you can pair with it include pumpkin seeds, rich in zinc to support hormone balance, broccoli and cauliflower, which contain compounds that help with detoxification, and fatty fish like salmon, loaded with omega-3s to keep inflammation in check. Even a small handful of walnuts or almonds can help amplify the effects of the nutrients you're already getting. Here's a simple challenge for you, and I'd love for you to take it. For the next 7 days, include this fruit in at least one meal a day. It could be sliced fresh on whole grain toast in the morning, simmered into a simple soup for lunch, or chopped into a hearty salad at dinner. Pair it with one of those other prostate-friendly foods I just mentioned, and see how your body responds. Keep track of your sleep, your comfort, and how often you're waking up at night. At the end of the week, share your results in the comments. You might be surprised at what a small, consistent change can do. And if you're ready to keep going on this path, I've got more for you. Check out the videos I've linked for you next. One on natural remedies that work with your body, not against it, and another on everyday habits that can make life easier for your prostate and your overall health. Remember, your health is a lifelong story. Every day is a new page, and what you choose to put on your plate today could be the reason you feel better tomorrow. I'll see you there.